Alrighty. So this is going to be a brand new playthrough. Hopefully it doesn't... Yeah, cool. I can just hit new normal here. I won't do new game. And I will do the tutorial just for the sake of people that may not know anything about the battle system in this. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, it's not... It's straightforward and then it never changes. You learn everything and then you just have to master it in some way, shape, or form. There's a couple things that get added later on, but meet the carbuncle. Talks to you through your phone. Telepathically. You're my name right now, ain't? Cactar. Old training room in the world of your dreams. I'm going to teach you the ins and outs of the world and help you along the journey. I'm adorable. And I'll be barely seen. Combat tutorials. Gladio says he'll help. Alright, let's get started.
Fort.
I like how the first thing you learn is defending. First, practice defending. Hold the LB or L1 buttons. For some reason, this game likes to not show the Xbox controls all the time. I'm using the Xbox controller on PC, but it's showing me the PlayStation controls. So you just hold the button, you just automatically dodge. It does take MP, as you can see in the bottom right. Now it's your turn to strike. Hold the button and you'll do damage or mash. I guess it's hold for some weapons, not all. Circle behind and whack. If you attack from behind, you get a blindside attack. It does 50% more damage. Doesn't really help in this, but you'll see. Parrying. Whenever you see the prompt come up, you can push the button and then immediately counter. This doesn't happen for all attacks, but yeah. It will prompt you pretty much. If it prompts you to block and defend, you can parry it. That's kind of how it works. You can hold... It's not a timing thing. You just have to be holding the defense. It's just some attacks are parryable and others aren't. Knocked will take heavy damage. If you fail, stay on the guard. An intensive drill is available. Gladio! Alrighty. If you hold the R1 button or RB button, you can lock onto a target. Now you got the hang of the basics. Want to practice warping too? You mean the main way to kill most things? Yes. Warping and MP. Warping! It's warping time. How many times are they going to say warp? Noctis has the ability to instantly warp to where he throws his weapon. So you can just throw it randomly as you want to, like running around. It's a form of movement. Or you can lock onto a target and then with the RB buttons or whatever, and then hit them with it. It's a very fast closing the gap attack, and you use it a lot. But it uses up a lot of MP, as you can see. But if you find a warp point, you can warp up to there and you instantly get your MP back. And from here, you can even continue locking on and keep on warping. If you run out of MP, you reach stasis and you can barely do anything. At that point, you have to take cover with a holding LB around the corner to just sort of hide or some fashion, and then you can get your MP back. Or, better off, you could just warp to a point and instantly get it back. But not every arena has a warp point. I've gotten a little better at doing that since last time I did this tutorial. Let's review resistances. Sure. I don't think I did this tutorial last time. What's in here? Attack Gladiolus. Try attacking him a few times. Alright. Alright, yeah. Purple numbers. There's purple damage numbers. Now there's those crits. There's purple damage, and he's barely taking any damage at all. Weapons. When striking an enemy, the damage value may appear in different colors. Orange indicates increased, while purple indicates decreased. Enemies can be resistant to a weapon, or an element, actually. Or weak to weapons and other elements. Swords do not be doing enough damage, so why don't we try a different one? We got some daggers. Let's try daggers. Daggers are... Ow. Daggers are doing white damage. So let's try a big sword. Ah, they're both doing white damage. I hate big swords. We just got a javelin. Go into gear. Gear, we can equip the javelin. And then click down, and then we got a javelin, which is doing orange numbers, which are high damage. I like javelins. They're close to swords. Spells. To use magic, you have to equip it like a weapon. Here's a spell to get you started. Got 5 fire. Let's go and equip it. Gear. Knock these. Get rid of that. Go over to spells. Equip fire. Change to... Okay, it's going to give me more tutorial. Spell casting. Switch to the spell. And then you can move it around. Or you can just throw it. Pretty cool. I don't burn alive. I don't burn alive sort of way. Magic's extremely powerful and destroys indiscriminately. Take care that your allies are not caught in the devastation. Enemies can be resistant to or weak to different elements. And you cannot warp strike or use regular attacks while magic is equipped. So you have to switch off between spell usages. Also, there's a cooldown. Checking resistances. Alright, I need to be in wait mode. I'll probably be in wait mode for most of this game. So. Same old tricks won't work this time. Find out what he's weak to. Am I already in wait mode? Time to find out. I'm not. Nope. Too far. Options? No. Combat. Wait. Scanning. Can only do this in wait mode, I think. So he's weak to daggers and ice. So I can search the daggers. Go into here. Go to elemency. Can craft a new spell. So we got limited number of flasks. You get more during the game. Select one. Go over to the energy you want to use. You can increase it by a certain amount. I'll show more on this later. I would normally never craft a spell with 15 potency. But the game's making me do it. I hit myself and froze myself a little bit. That's fun. Come on. You got the hang of it now. Last but not least, how about we do some practice with, what was it? Teamwork. Oh, okay, yep. This stuff's pretty straightforward. It's pretty in-depth, though.
You rang?
Link strikes. Noctis's friends engage in combat automatically. If they are nearby when Noctis performs a parry or blindside using a sword, greatsword, or polearm, they may join in a leg strike. Sure, why not? I didn't finish scanning. Whatever. Prompto, come on. Keep up. Okay, you need to get out of there. Okay, fine. I'm also not using a good weapon against him. Techniques! Noctis' friends all have unique techniques they can perform at his command. Performing a technique depletes the tech bar, which fills automatically gradually in battle. So hold... Oop. Hi. Pull right trigger, push the button for Prompto. And then you can follow up. Successful technique creates an opening for Noctis. Press the attack button when prompted. And there's ability points to expand on stuff. They get more skills and whatnot. Great Bear of Uta, thank you for the 3 months. Love you, homie. Danger! Ow! Jesus. When Noctis runs out of HP, he enters a state of danger. This not only impairs his abilities, it also decreases his maximum HP over time, and when he takes damage. When his maximum HP falls to 0, game over. Or use the Phoenix down. Noctis recovers from danger with time, or when a friend comes to rescue him. Prompto! Or you can use a potion. Oh no, Prompto's hurt. Whatever shall I do? Let's go over and then pull the left LB. That's the button. I never do this. I just use potions all the time. Why interrupt my attacking when I can just potion? Okay, so you can push the Y button to enter a menu. You can go... Wait, what? Come on, go away. Let me... Yes, I'm wanting to do things, but there we go. Elixir on Prompto. And then Elixir myself. Elixirs in this game will restore MP and HP, but they also restore your maximum HP. So if you're knocked out and your maximum HP is lowered, elixirs will raise that. Potions will not. They will just raise you to whatever your maximum HP is. But they will also lift you out of danger, which is the more important part of that, in my opinion. You get lots of elixirs in this. Team up with Gladia. Team up. Oh, she just gave me another flask. You know what? Let's find out what he's weak against. It's probably changed. It's weak to great swords and lightning. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That was just not fair. Well, that's everything. Tutorial done. We can check it out later if you wanted to, or run drills. There's also an entire training thing. Oh, he's sad. Or glad? We'll find out. In a time unknown, only a prophecy keeps hope alive in people's hearts. When darkness veils the world, the King of Light shall come. Now 4 brave warriors begin their journey, prepared to fight. What awaits the 4, however, they do not know. Unless they've done it before. Is there cutscenes? Okay, I'm just going to mute myself. Right, this isn't a cutscene. I can't do anything, though. I can jump. Look at me jump. Angry man is angry.
Hang in there, buddy! Stay down. We'll keep it busy.
Knox, over here!
Ignis!
Quickly, before he strikes again!
Here it comes!
Gladio!
I got your back!
Here you go.
Let's go!
The decreed hour is come. Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Take your leave and go in the grace of the gods.
Right. Well, princes will be princes.
So much for royal protocol. Not like you had to deliver a formal address.
Your Highness!
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're one to talk.
I ask not that you guide my wayward son, merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace.
We'll see the prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said.
Hate to break this up, but Kor's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I need only know that you are ready to leave home. behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road. Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
Trying to remember if I'm about to get copyright flagged. There's a Stand By Me's definitely sang at the in the credits of this. I can't remember if it's played right now though. Prince Noctis left his homeland with his three-man retinue in tow, going to Alticia, where he will formalize his union of the states. Getting married. Trying to solve technical issues on stream. Do. Ba-do-ba-do-do. We're going to get the slideshow again, I'm afraid. It's smooth! What? Okay, I'll mute now.
I think we can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady. Push!
This is a great start to the journey, isn't it? Look at this. Oh man, I think I have to talk now because it's probably some sort of a little background music that's going on that I kind of want to try to talk over. It's unbelievable, but it's good. Yeah, there's some music. There's the music. Great. Can I do? Actually, I'm wondering. Can I do this? Because excellent. Okay, good. I'll turn it back on after. No, that didn't work. I didn't save it. Didn't save it. Didn't save it. No. I'll turn it back on after, but that's definitely copywritten. Stand By Me. So.
Just hope this isn't some omen.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely
You won't even notice
remade version of Stand By Me or Stand By Me, so I am definitely just muting it for YouTube copyright's sake and copyright's sake in general.
It's my turn, Nuct.
His turn.
Oh, my hands are killing me.
You rather I kill you with mine?
Easy there, tough guy.
Any luck?
Only a busy signal.
Hold the phone. Is it just me? Or was it supposed to be way closer?
I assure you, the map is correct.
The map said Hammerhead was right there.
Literally next door.
Looks that way. On a map of the world.
Wait, where is this? Is his other hand on the gear shift?
The world's a big old place.
Filled with wonders.
Tell that to my legs.
You guys even pushing?
Hard as I can.
With everything I've got.
We'll be there.
Oh, there's a gas station. Oh god, my CPU peaks at every one of these. All right. Oh, I can't do. All right, cutscene. I'll turn the music back on after this. Just think there's only 2 moments of copyrighted music, this and then credits. So
Hey there, y'all kept a girl waiting. Now, which one's the prince? Aha! Hello, Your Highness. Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafrey's groom-to-be, here in Hammerhead.
Apologies for taking so long.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Well, that makes you.
Cindy. Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slackjaw's getting you nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
This is really awkward without the music in the background.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
More shoving!
Now, play the waiting game.
Never liked that game.
Nope,
Never
not
any
yet.
good at it either.
Come on. Come on. There we go. Music, come back to me. There we go. It's subtle background stuff, but yes. Cindy!
Y'all ain't never been out this way before, have you? Go on, have a look around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
Thanks for the world map. Just realized we probably didn't have it till now.
Well, might as well make good use of the extra time.
All right, so gas stations are actually important. You need to fill up with gas.
Oh, Ignis is gonna flip. Wait,
In.
what's a kill?
It's a kill. Restaurants. Restaurants are kind of your hub for everything. This guy is always startled, even though he sees you go in. So if you talk to the diner or kitchen owners or wherever, they will tell you about things that are nearby. So those are campsites. You can sleep the night and camp out and cook things for meals, cook your own meals. Parking spots for your car, new outposts. So there's another town down there. Those are world points where you can just pick up loot. The treasure chests are kind of rarer items where the chocobo looking feather things are usually ingredients for cooking. Hunts or bestiaries it's basically just a hunting thing. So you can accept hunts, which we probably will here because these are good experience and money making. I'm just going to take them all. You can you have a limited number, but we'll get these done anyway. We have a hunter rank in the top right corner. It's currently 1. Every bounty you complete, new bounty, you can redo bounties. But every new bounty you beat will get you a certain number of stars. It's listed in the rewards down on the right side of these. So it's 1 star for each of these, 2 for this other one, which we can't take. So we just need to get 5 stars and we get our rank 2. Then we probably can take this one. This one's just a higher rank one we can't take right now. And then we can eat here if we want to. We can spend money to gain buffs to ourselves. So attack boosts, HP boosts, regen. There's a bunch of them. There's experience boosting ones, defense ones, resistances, etc., etc. It's a bunch of stuff. Infinite stamina for running.
Expended the last of our funds on the repairs. I suggest we confer with Cindy.
Oh yeah, we're out of money.
And flat broke.
Adding insult to injury.
Old man's in for both after charging us that much.
Oh yeah, so in the map we're going to the red ones are the main story campaigns. Yellow ones are our hunts.
Yeah. Let's pay him a visit.
Yeah. So, this is an inn. There's different inns around. You can camp. There's the way you get experience in this game is you don't get it after defeating a battle immediately. You accumulate it over time, and then the second you sleep, you gain it all, whatever you've accumulated. And depending on where you sleep, you can get a multiplier on your experience. If you just go out camping out in the middle of nowhere, you'll get a 1 times. If I sleep here, it'll be a 1.2 times. There's a 2 times in one place, and there's even a 3 times late game. But they cost more money. So, which we don't have. Hey, please talk. Also,
Shit
hello.
won't be ready for a while. Y'all need something?
Ask for a loan.
Hate to ask, but could we borrow some cash?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. Told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy to pay y'all for your services if you're up to the challenge. How about it?
All according to Sid's plan. I say we play along and teach him not to underestimate us.
Yay, 10 AP. We can spend it on ability points. Online features. Ascension. Let me in. These are a bunch of just skill trees which we can use to increase our abilities in various manners. We can increase our magic, just how we craft it, how powerful we can make it, number of spells we can craft at once, the amount of energy we absorb from sights. I'll show you those later. You absorb fire, lightning, and ice magic, which you spend on crafting things. Recovery, just basic recovery type things. HP regen. There's you can see at the bottom it's highlighting certain characters. Those things apply to only that character. Techniques, just link strike damage. If you go to the left side, there's a bunch for Prompto for new skills and whatnot. Ignis is the bottom, and then Gladio on the right. Under combat, we just got some basic stuff for reducing phase costing, so your warp damage and whatnot. Your warp, basically how much MP you're using. You can reduce that amount. Air slip for dodging better. These are just all things to improve and adjust how you attack. Personally with Noctis. Teamwork, link strike damage. These are just all based on how you use them together with people. So first shot, these are just skills that Prompto will use on his own. They're just kind of passive abilities and sort of things. Ignis, same thing. Automatically scan things. Ignis is kind of just like we'll be able to like ascertain the elements and the weaknesses and affinities and whatnot of each enemy you're attacking. As well as there's poison stuff. And Gladio is kind of like a paladin type thing. He's got a shield and greatsword, so he's able to just do damage and shield you. Stats, just basic. You can understand. You increase your HP. Increase equip second accessories. I'll be getting that pretty quick. Health increases. Vitality increases. Strength. Under exploration, this one's a cool one. This one's meant for getting more AP quicker. So if you're riding on chocobos, you can get AP. If you're doing races, you get AP. Long trips in cars, AP. Making camp, get AP, that sort of things. And then past that, you get experience. There's fishing. You can get experience while getting it. It's pretty, there's a lot to expand on. And then wait mode here. This is stuff that's only affecting you in wait mode. It's basically improving Libra, which is your scanning ability. Yeah. Or if you're targeting something, you can do more damage if you're doing a warp strike out of it. There's also a tab that's missing at the top. We see that later. You can kind of see it's missing on the left. We get that later. Skills. Each character has its own skill. So Noctis goes fishing. Gladiolus finds items at the end of battles and whatnot. So he gets that way. Cooking. Ignis, if you camp out anywhere, he cooks a meal for you. You just improve your cooking skills. And Prompto just takes photos. You get fancy screenshots automatically taken for you throughout the entire game. You see them anytime you sleep or transition to a new chapter. Element C is your magic. You got your gear. Noctis is already equipped with the engine blade? What? You just start with it? Oh, okay. These weapons here are DLC weapons. I'm just trying to avoid those. There's a bunch of just DLC weapons. The Genji Blades DLC. Those are all DLC. That's DLC. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid those. I'm not going to use those. Try to keep it to the norm. Also, there's these things. These are all DLC as well. I'll probably use some of these just because they increase the amount of AP I get, and AP farming is a thing in this game that I will probably still have to do even if I use them. So I'm actually going to just equip them right away and let them go. I probably won't get them all the time, but basically these 3 I'm equipping. Every battle you are judged for how fast, how offensive, and how fancy you are with your battling skills. So how much attacking you do, how much fancy dodging and all this other stuff you do, and how quick you do the battle. If you do them quick enough and get high enough rank, you'll get AP. It's basically how that means. I'm going to avoid everything else. Oh, is there anything else fun I can throw on Prompto for funsies? Accessory-wise. Accessory-wise. There's also this thing which removes leveling experience. Increase the rate of fallen ones leave behind with something of value. Oh yeah, and then remove the ability to get hit by magic. Yeah.
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are liable to rip y'all to shreds. Here, this ought to be enough for a place to stay. Just between us, though. Don't tell Pawpaw.
Can do, lady. I'm actually going to throw that bangle right on Prompto. Prompto's pretty weak for HP overall. God, the HP values are low. Yeah, you can see it even there. Anyways, we have to go kill things. Cars do cross the road and drive around randomly.
Looks like
Eliminate the pests. Conjure weapons and attack. Oh yeah. Oh, it's still giving me tutorial. Oh yeah. Sometimes during battles, it'll actually prompt you for challenges to do during the battles. So it's telling me I need to land 5 attacks in 10 minutes. Done. And I gain some extra AP for it. It's basically how it works. Oh, whoops. Nope. There we go. Warp strikes get stronger the farther you travel. So that's something. If you launch yourself from farther away, you do more damage. So that's fun. Whee! I'm used to having a lot more MP and such. This is going to be kind of awkward for me to use. I'm going to be not used to how much I'm probably going to hit stasis a lot. Oh yeah, that meter at the top is how in sync they are to seeing you. Defend against 3 attacks. Haha! Attack me! Got you. Someone else? Haha! Dodged. Did it. Ow. Oh, that was not needed. Okay. At this point, you'll typically see an A+ in time and offense. Finesse is usually not gotten if your battles are super quick.
So, where are we headed anyway?
Nowhere until the repairs are done. Then we head for Golden Key.
Then after that, we hop a boat, and before you know it, Loverboy's hitched.
Wait for car repairs, then wedding bells in the air. Got it.
I always call these 4 the Teenage Mutant Ninja boy band. Teenage Mutant Ninja boy band. Just because they just remind me of like a 90s boy band. But they're basically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in personalities. To an extent. Noctis can instantly warp strike to a targeted area. Okay, it's just telling me. Okay. Land a warp strike. Done. Oh, it's telling me to do it again. Did it. Oh, come on. Oh, right. You have to actually... There's a little bit of finesse to the... I was not looking at all. I was looking for a rock. So I can get out of stasis. There we go.
Nice. Mission complete.
Who could this be? Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy. How goes the hunting?
Actually, we just finished.
That's great, because I got one more hunt for y'all. Only this time, it's for a person. Fella named Dave went off, and we ain't heard from him since. Reckon he staked out a spot in an old shack nearby.
Old shack? Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
Damn it, Dave. Dave's actually kind of cool in this game.
So, what did Cindy say?
Needs us to find some Dave guy.
He went missing?
Not missing. Said he's holed up in that shack.
Damn it, Dave. God, come on. If you see me randomly rolling, it's to stop sprinting. You can see the ST meters, your stamina.
What's this?
Mutant dual horn sighting. Codename Bloodhorn. Characteristics: red tusks, extremely violent. Outstanding bounty. Why were we not informed of them earlier? Seemed like they were en masse. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there's a cap point over here.
About the shack over there.
Wrong shack. Oh, or maybe it's that one over there. Or maybe it's like one over there somewhere. There's people there. Just going to ignore them for now. All right, there's 3 things to pick up at all these. Laden pepper. Leiden? Laden. Look across, look both ways. Cars do travel down these. Was this one where it kind of tells us to be strategic? Yeah. So you can have strategy.
Huh. What are we looking at?
So if I follow the strategy, I'll gain AP.
Skewers prey with its tusks, extracting game from the safety and comfort of burrows.
That's a bit heartless.
My pleasure.
God, these guys just go flying everywhere at the smallest hit. Oh, that was the wrong move. I meant to use Ignis. No big. Still did it.
Hey, who's out there?
Hi, Dave.
Well, and look who's in here. The man of the hour. Dave, right? Been looking for you.
Didn't mean to cause y'all any trouble. I've been stuck here on account of my sprained ankle.
something funny about them Margits. I gave them hell, but couldn't finish the job. Still one mean mutt about. Well, y'all don't look much like hunters, but what do you say? Put that puppy to rest for me?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. We'll take care of it.
Well, y'all got guts, that's for sure. Let me tell you where I last saw 'em.
Magic flask.
Way to show some spunk. Now let's get ready to kick some tail.
I gained experience for doing a good interaction. Oh, mining spot. What?
Wise to rest up before we set out.
Oh, formidable foe awaits. Sure. We're near a campsite.
Let's find a spot to make camp.
The hunters are really out in full force around here, huh?
So they're the new Crown's Guard or something?
Similar, though technically a civilian outfit.
They've definitely seen a lot more action than we have.
Is it cool that we rock Crown's Guard outfits?
Be worse not to. They made them especially for us.
Even got a sweet insignia on them.
In the Crown's Guard, your attire identifies you, so wear it with pride.
Ow! Oh God! Just hold dodge. Sometimes that happens. You just end up in the middle of 18 enemies and they just all attack you at once. It's very unpleasant for everyone involved. Ow. Oh, there's birds here now. Oh, I hit warp. Come on. Didn't send me to the warp point. Mark. What level are these gulls? 8. Okay. That should be fine. They're dying pretty quickly. But they're birds. God, there's a lot going on here. I should probably be focusing on something I can kill here. Get rid of you. Gotta get rid of these guys on the ground a bit. God, there's a lot of guys here. Jesus, what did I get myself into? The birds just keep showing up. Did he miss? He missed. Don't you whistle. He might have actually hit and I just didn't see the number. God, there's so many birds. Everything is just reappearing constantly. Element C. Yeah, I know. Oh, I do have fire. Excellent. Let's equip it. Sorry, Prompto. deck. Nailed it. God, I hate fighting birds. Okay, got that one.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Don't want in my sights.
Hey, Ignis, instructions!
This is just helping me target them in mass. Prompto will be better for this now. Oh, I should have targeted something else with that oil. Oh, double kill!
Where'd you learn that one?
God, come on. There's another. Ah, you jerk! Stop dodging. Ow.
Oh, hi there, opening.
There we go. I did it!
That was a close one.
That was a long fight. My God. Woo. That was a brawl I was not expecting it to be. Man. These red markers are better items. They're the treasure chest ones. Blade of... Okay. I guess it's a better weapon. Much better weapon. Going from 75 to 158. That's doubling his damage. Cool. Do I have a shield yet? Nope. Man, that was a fun battle. That was a very fun battle. Now we go sleep and absorb all this experience into me. Dodge roll. If you see smoke going into the air at campsites there, if you're looking for something a bit more. They also show up on the map. Dodge roll. I should probably look at the AP. There's probably something I can get for camping and whatever now. Campground. That's actually a good thought. I want to spend some points into the exploration stuff so I can get AP quicker. Where's the one that's like AP for camping? Gain AP for cooking a favorite food. car ride, Chocobo races, camp. So initially here, I'm just going to get some of these AP for car rides and whatnot, just because they're going to help me out with getting AP quicker. I could probably get away with doing this to this guy, and hopefully I can cook a food that somebody likes right now. I'll save the rest for now. Gonna save up for the car ride one next.
Shall we camp here?
Before we camp here, I'm actually gonna go around to these elemency things and absorb. So these guys here, you'll find them throughout the game. There's at every campsite, and in some dungeons even. They allow you to absorb just pure fire, ice, or lightning energy. And just use it. You can use it as much as you want. You'll gain some of the ability points can be spent to get more out of all these. Yeah. It's good. There's tons of these around in the game, though. By the end of the game, I'm usually running around with like 999 of all of them, and my flask's all filled because I just barely use magics. Camp.
Let's call it a day.
All right. I'm gonna pitch the tent.
Already 2 AP. Paying off that camping one. Don't ask me where they got all this stuff from. I don't know. We don't have the car. That being said, we can materialize weapons out of nowhere, so... Also, why am I not putting down the chairs? Somebody worked really hard to... Somebody worked really hard on developing that animation. I might go for that one. Apparently this doesn't take ingredients. Increase attack by 10. I mean, this one apparently doesn't take any ingredients. I don't see a downside to it. Crispy cheese pizza. Damn it, now I'm hungry. I think I gained probably a level out of that fight alone. So during the journey, Prompto takes pictures. So you can save pictures and whatnot of things that happened. Just happens all the time.
That's what I call a good shot.
And they make comments all the time. Yeah, and then you can save them. Let's just save that one. Sure.
Like a father to her.
Ever since they got back, Sid's been the only one looking after her.
Rather more than a middling mechanic can handle.
All things considered, I'd say she turned out okay.
But like any girl, you just need to treat her right.
Treat her wrong and Sid'll stuff his wrench where the sun don't shine.
Take care of the car, and it will take care of us.
Yeah, the car.
All right. Moving on. Yeah, this game's really fun, and it's actually got a really in-depth end game too. Overall, if you're just wanting a storyline, the story is very good. It's a little bit... I would say the story in this game is shorter than a typical Final Fantasy game. But the world is so expansive. If you were to rush down the story in this, it would be doing this game a injustice.
Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever sit inside that beautiful car again.
Sitting most of the day was pretty nice.
Napping was even better.
Right, I don't generate MP very quickly.
That's it, right?
Huh. That's a dual horn?
Yes, but not your run-of-the-mill breed. We'd best make quick work of it.
Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
You ought to be too. Thing's vicious.
You sure? Looks tame to me.
Yeah. Look out!
Nice one.
It's not over yet!
Gladio, Pronto, you're up. Oh, hi there, opening.
Where the heck did... Man, I just found... That's the same weapon I just equipped, right? I think that's like a super powerful weapon that I just got. It's from sitting on the ground. Because I'm pretty sure he just dealt like 3 grand of damage.
Ring, ring. Hello?
Hey, Dave just called and said he's safe. Thanks for finding him.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. Oh, while I got ya, if y'all want to fix her up before you roll out, let me know.
That's right, Dad said left something in the trunk for me. Sure.
Sounds good.
She'll be waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
So, who's up next behind the wheel?
Ignis should take it and never let go.
It helps that he can keep 4 eyes on the dash.
I couldn't even keep one.
Not sure I'd do any better.
Put me in the driver's seat.
Good. Because I need the legroom in back.
So Ignis does all the automatic driving in this, but you can drive the car yourself. There are segments where he is forced to drive it, but yeah. What the hell? Oh no. What the power of these things. Avengers are decent. I don't think they're as strong as I'm thinking they are. No. But they are increase, not as drastic, but still good. Well, I want to go get my car, so we're going to walk the half-mile back here. Right, I got infinite sprinting.
Only so far man can walk.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Pretend to belong to the car.
I know last time I got into a battle here, I got trapped in here for like 10 minutes, but... Oh, these things are level 12. I'm level like 5 or 4 now, though. This might just take a little bit, just because they're high level. Wait, wrong button. Messing up my button combinations. I'm gonna switch over to Greatsword here, because I think that's the weakness. Oh, spears. I'll take that. Oh, that was cool. Bigger ground targets, Tempest will hit more of them, so... Ooh, I'm getting hurt. Just pop a potion. Yeah. Hey, Piercer, level up. Oh yeah, there's certain enemies in this game where you can break appendages and it'll increase the drop rate of specialty items that wouldn't be there otherwise. Like I just broke a dual horn's horns. No! I got lifted into the air and warped out of it. There. Instead of taking fall damage, I just used phase warp to get out. Or warp strike. Ow. Rude. Oh, I'm in stasis. And I'm in danger. Excellent. Help! Hey, come on. Let me go. Thank you. There we go. 5 AP.
That's it. What's what?
Oh,
Come up with a new recipe.
sweet.
I could taste test for you.
Yay, recipe. Well, my stasis is out. I'm still in stasis. Oh, okay, I'm not in stasis anymore, but I should avoid battle for the time being. Get back to the road. Oh, I don't have a repair kit for you. I'm sorry. Occasionally you'll find people just sitting on the side of the road with their car broken down. You need to bring a repair kit. I can just grab the quest from them anyway. Wait, was that a thing? No. Hey, man.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
I'm just skipping him, but, yeah. Deliver the repair kit. That's just a standard side quest that kind of shows up from time to time. You'll just see a car broken down on the side of the road with a guy near it, and you just need to bring him a repair kit. You can buy them at almost any store with 500 gil. You'll just basically get it. So I'll just grab that for now. We'll get the Regalia, which has a mobile shop in it, and get the things. I have a hunt. Where is this guy? I knew it was pretty close to where they were. Let's go do this one quick. Side quest time.
Rather sultry.
Yeah.
I'm going over here because it looks like there'll be a spot where an item is around here. Or an ambush. Dang it, saber tusks. Always around. Oh well. Done and done.
This sounds like you're having fun.
Looking around. That's the closest you get to the Final Fantasy fanfare theme at the end of a battle, by the way. It's Prompto going off. I think he has 2 variations of it. I love Infinite Sprint. I think there's an accessory you get later, if I remember correctly, that gives it to you as well, but eh. Where'd my prompt go? Where's my HUD? What's going on?
It's rude to keep a girl waiting. You better apologize. What is that? A live hurricane. That thing's like half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's 3 halves.
Would explain its size.
Awesome in every sense.
Big bird is big. No. Dad, I heard you. I heard you this time. No sneaking up on me. I know, like, you and your future brethren will sneak up on me constantly during this playthrough, but still. I caught those ones.
Back to it.
Right.
Oh, it's a campsite. I'm just gonna grab the energy and leave. I really need to like, increase my MP usage, like ability to use it. So I can just, because I use phase warp strikes to move around quickly all the time. It's just like something I always do. Okay, those 7 markers there are the things I need to kill. So let's get killing, I guess. Whee! Whee! Nope. One trick to try to learn at the end of every battle, if you're low on MP, is to immediately phase warp, because you can't warp strike to a point outside of a battle to regain your MP. But you do have a short period of time at the end of a fight to warp to a point. So at the end of a fight, warp to a point, gain your MP back, and you're golden for the rest of your little trip. Until the next bout. It's good times. Alright, I think we're good here. Head on back.
Man, it's hot.
Then lose the jacket.
Oh yeah, that is something I could do. You can change costumes in this game. And one of the things you can do is just take your jacket off. And changing costumes actually changes what stats you have. Like, if I take off the jacket, I lose defense and gain attack. So, I think typically I'll just keep this setup going. I guess I get my car back.
Sorry about the wait. Ain't she
Oh, she put
pretty?
the
She's
paint
almost
job on
too
it.
pretty for the road.
She's back. We should all get a picture with her.
All the more reason to ride with care. Oh, and before I forget, would y'all mind making a little delivery for me?
Sure.
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say yes. So I already put it in the trunk. There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all wouldn't mind giving that to the owner, that'd be swell.
Grandpa like grandkid.
Now that she's all polished up and ready for the road, would you care to take her for a little test drive, Noct?
Yes. I'll take her for the spin.
Sure, why not?
And I needn't remind you to exercise caution.
You can crash the car. And if you crash the car, I think it might be a game over in certain instances. I'm gonna go back and hand in my bounty here to get my experience.
You boys eating your fill? Y'all did good.
Money!
How's about a bite to eat?
I'm
Y'all
good. I'm
liked
still
it.
got my food.
Come on back.
Wish I could visit Altissia again.
Alrighty, so now I have some more points to spend. Let's go get the exploration one for a long card rides. The experience ones afterwards, for like getting experience, it's about the same time frame, and it only gets you 10, and it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I want to get the Chocobo one right now to get it out of the way, because I think we're about to get them anyway. We're going to get them before too long. I am going to... Oh, I'm going to go buy a repair kit here. One thing you can do here is you can sell treasures. All these saber-tusk claws I've been getting from all these things I've killed. Easy, 2 grand. It's good. Good stuff. Apparently I got a beetle shell somewhere. Cool. But some of those things are also needed for quests, so I won't be selling them too often. I just know those saber-tusk claws are just everywhere. Oh, it's only 100? Nice. I'm going to get like 3 of them. I'm going to leave them there. I need a drink. You can customize how your car looks. You can also get new music. I was going to leave with what I got right now. No,
You see this, Noct?
What about it?
see what? Oh, I can check this out. Interesting inspection. Hollow down the hammerhead.
Any noteworthy news?
Nope. Let's go to this weapon shop, though. See what they got.
Take a look at our wares.
Broadsword. I might want to pick one of these up right now, because it's also stronger than what I currently got.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh, the Avengers were the ones I could buy. Alright. Buy that for
See you
Prompto.
later.
But I already got the other gear. The engine blade's got a plus symbol on it because it is something you can upgrade. And we'll hopefully be able to get into upgrade soon. And that's why, that's another reason I just bought the sword as well, because to upgrade it, you lose the weapon for a short period of time. And I'm hoping I can just talk to Sid in a little bit here. Manual.
Time to go.
I need to grab a drink. One sec. All right. Well then. Let's play music. No. So if there's a bunch of content for this game outside the game, so if any of you are interested, and just some of it's a little spoilery, but there's the Brotherhood stuff. There's the King's Glaive stuff. I think it's King's Glaive. Oh, I think these are all music from the game. This game. I'm just looking at it. Hey, Final Fantasy 1. Let's go with that. It's got soundtracks from a bunch of games. Pretty much every Final Fantasy game. And even some of the, some other games, like, there's Terra Battle, that sort of thing.
Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect no less of purveyors to the crown.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
There's no reason you can't pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure Cindy will be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I better score my own wheels.
Everybody out.
So the car kind of drives itself. You can get out wherever you want to. There's parking spots that are kind of designated that you can use for fast travel points. Fast travel points. You just park wherever you want to, but I came back here to give this guy his repair kit.
What a relief. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All in a day's work.
100 gil to get some experience. Easy peasy. And then I just watch him do it and leave. I also got 500 gil back for 400 gil profit. Manual. Where am I going?
All right.
Navigator. Nope, wrong button. Navigator. Where am I going? Okay. Keep going and then hang a left. Got it. So the car kind of drives itself to an extent. You don't really have to worry about fine-tuned driving. You can if you want to, but it just kind of magnetizes to where you are. Like you can get into the other lane and get in a head-on collision if you wanted to, but you'd probably damage the car, and you could even game over. It's definitely pretty easy to game over in a car later on. Oh yeah, there we go. Head on down here. So you can fast travel anywhere you want to, but you would have to have driven to any parking spot, rest stop, etc., you want to in the game, but you have to have driven by them or been to them. So, yeah. If I just go past this... Did I even get that one? Did I get that one? Oh, there is no... Wait. No, there's a parking spot back there. Oh, well. I've gone too far. I could just U-turn, but... Oh, wait, no, here's the parking spot. That's enough to... As long as it pops up there as you're driving, you can get there. So I could fast travel to that abandoned barn now if I wanted to. Man, Final Fantasy games have always had great music, even from the first one, man. Such a triumphant theme. And we're here. Parking spots there. And click A when you're near a parking spot and it'll auto park for you.
Well, I'd say that's far enough for today. Might be wise to leave the driving to me until we found our bearings out here.
So, one of the things that hasn't really been discussed yet, it's been mentioned a couple of times, is this bird over here. No, just kidding. But this bird is used for making your own avatars. It's, you can change yourself into other characters. Oh, it's gonna force me to? No! Why is there no cancel button in this freaking menu? Finish. Yes, just get out. Sure, name it Avatar. I hate this stupid menu. There's no cancel. And now I just look like some generic dude, but I'll still sound like Noctis. I hate this. God, I hate this. It's annoying. Yes, I know. God, let me out of here. Online. Avatar. Restore. There. Hate it.
You all came all the way out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you kindly. We'll take it out of the trunk, so you all just sit tight.
Just give me the keys and can leave. Yay! Doggy! Umbra!
Umbra. Bringing us stuff. Atta boy.
That dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy? Just a sec.
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Sill blossoms. So, I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure. That's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
I don't think that has any change to what happens. I'm not sure, though, what message you pick. Umbra's cool.
All set. Take care out there.
I know. You're not gonna tell me.
Then don't ask.
What was that about? You don't say.
Now that our work's done, let's see ourselves to go.
Okay, hi, sir. What do you want? Oh, you got a quest.
Hold on a sec, sir. I found an envelope addressed to Meldacio inside the package.
Meldacio? The Hunter HQ?
Yes, sir. The headhunter ought to be around here somewhere. Mind making one more delivery?
What do you say, Nat? Might as well while we're in the neighborhood.
Oh, 1.5 away. Sure. Let's go to the Crow's Nest Diner, though. Bark, bark.
See that over there?
What about it?
It affects the description later of it later in the game.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it has any gameplay changes, though.
You want something to eat? Happy to
Talk.
tell you about the area.
Nearby havens have been marked on your map. Nearby parking spots have been marked on your map. There's Golden Key. More points of interest. Hunts.
These are some pretty tough customers. This'll be
I
tough.
believe those guys I probably won't be attacking yet. I don't think I want to... Those guys are going to go attack right now. I'm going to leave that other one for now.
Man, that smells good.
I still got food on me. Oh, it's almost nighttime. I should probably sleep. Actually, where is the... where's that date nighttime quest? I'm going to get yelled at for this, but where is this? You know what? I'm going to save that for when I have chocobos.
Oh, customer.
So if I sleep here for 150 gil, which is reduced to, I can't remember. It's always been reduced for me. It's for like buying something I can't remember. Like something I got on release. I've just always had half price inns. Prompto, level 2.
Perfect timing. Damn, this is a really good shot.
I made sure I got the regalia's good side.
Sure. What the hell's going on here? It's like Ignis has just punched Noctis in the gut very lightly. Save it. Hey, puppy. It was one of the DLCs, yeah. It's just always come with the game for me. It was like a pre-order bonus, or maybe it was part of the season pass. I don't know. Quests. Let's go after you guys. Where are these? Oh, that's behind Hammer? No, that's... Oh, that's there. That's towards town again. I have to go back there eventually anyway, so I'll leave that be. We can go attack those right now. Oh, I can't drive anymore. No! Quest location. I can't. Why? Game, no. I just drove by there. You're evil.
Hey.
How far away is it? 0.29. It's not that far. I looked the wrong way first.
Better make tracks. Ignis, we're going.
On my way.
Oh, I don't have my stamina increase anymore. No. Oh god, those bushes are really hindering my movement. Alright, let's go do this quest and then we'll continue on.
So, you thinking to fairy tale Lady Lunafreya back to the Crown City?
Nah, no need to rush to happily ever after.
Wow. Still can't believe you're actually tying the knot, dude. How does it feel now that it's finally happening?
Fine, I guess.
Ah, come on, you can't fool me. Any guy would be over the moon to marry her.
No big deal.
Yeah, whatever.
Looking at it from like inside out, these people were together, like Luna and Noctis have been together for a very long time. I guess don't get attacked yet for a while. Alright, not till after. Okay. So it wouldn't be that much of a difference to people like them, really. Because it's like, almost makes sense. Oh, there's a big one. And a bunch of small ones. Let's just do that. Big sword. Sure, why not? Oh, is it gonna make me scan each one? It does. I forgot about this. Did I miss that? No, I got them all. Okay. Oops, wrong button.
Try this!
Let nothing stand in your way. You've got my back.
Can't keep going on like this? You haven't gotten hit. I pushed the wrong button again. Oops. It's too slow to use.
Got more than we bargained for. Hey, big guy!
I'm on it. You know, you might be able to counter if you started carrying properly.
There we go. That guy's got some beefiness to them. Bounty monsters are often a lot tougher than their regular counterparts. If I were to fight these guys in the wild, they'd have a lot less health and be weaker.
That attitude, it isn't.
Hey, there goes his horn. Perfect. I was trying to break that. Come on, Gladio. Ooh. I couldn't really see what was happening there. Ooh, I actually got the defense off there. Didn't use it though. Yoink! Probably should have taken out the little ones first, but this kind of just focusing the big ones. The little ones are gonna die on the way. Got it. I'm trying to break appendages.
my pleasure. Quite the formidable foe.
Come on. No, get a little closer. There we go. Dang it. I got that one. Didn't get any of the big ones, though. Success!
That was a close one.
Too close for comfort.
I'm comfortable just being alive.
Receive an experience bonus based on the ratio of monsters killed? Okay. Well, there we go. Bounty done. Moving on. Yeah, I fast travel a lot now. I can't do that obviously right now because I haven't been anywhere yet, but yeah. Oh, is there a new quest? Is there a new quest here? Or is it somewhere else? Don't know. Let's hand this one in. It's really awkward that they just prompt me that and don't have a new quest available. Oh, it must be prompting me just because of the dude what was standing there. I haven't done his quest yet. That makes sense.
What would you like? Thanks for your business.
I'm also using the side abilities a lot more in this. When I typically played this before, I was never using them, but they're really powerful and really potent. They should be used a lot more. Auto! Quest location! Nope, not that one.
Everything in order.
Yep.
Wanted to do the side quest. Where do I have to take that again? Quest location. Oh, I can't? Where is he? Quests. Is he? Where is he? Oh, I'm dumb. He's here. U-turn.
What do you say we pull over for a minute?
Yeah, my throat's bone dry.
Sounds like
He's like over there.
Sounds like a waste of
That's the
time
dog
and
barking. The
money.
dog barking was him. He's right there. It's Dave. I'm dumb.
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
No, the warp strike is really good.
Well, look who it is. I really owe you boys one.
Make that two.
Can't seem to catch a break. Yeah, looks like they found another one.
Wait, found another what?
Tag. Us hunters keep them on our person at all times as identification.
What, in case you forget who you are?
More like so no one else forgets who they were.
Hunters lead a life of danger. Sometimes these tags are the only things that make it back in one piece. It's our job to deliver them to the families of the fallen. As it were, I came out here to do just that. If y'all happen to find any tags lying around out there, would you do me a favor and send them my way?
Yeah, sure.
Word is somebody spotted a tag around these parts. Try asking the local tipster. He'll point you in the right direction.
Puppy! Gather intel about the area.
Those tags are heavy stuff.
They certainly carry emotional weight. We'd best find and return them.
And give the families peace of mind.
Welcome. You want something to eat? So
Talk.
what would you like to know?
There. Found it. Look for the dog tag.
Be careful.
I don't know if I want this guy's food anymore. He's literally leaving food out on the counter right there.
There's more dangerous things prowling about these days.
Oh, it's only 700 feet. Let's go. Go for a walk.
It's time.
Whee! Yeah, there's a lot of fetch quests, side quests. Go here, get ambushed, return. But they all have some sort of like world building implication for the most part, like this one. Also, they typically send you somewhere that has like items of importance in some way, shape, or form. Oh, next to the booze. Got it.
It came from there.
Oh god, the frog catching. Yeah, we'll get there. Sweet peppers.
Maybe this way? Rock and roll.
Whee! Sneak attack!
You're on fire today.
Now! Evil!
Don't mention it.
I like how we just bro-fisted in the middle of the battle.
Going for it. Gotta love it.
He's already dead. Don't care about stasis. Let me go. Oh,
We all
alright,
good?
warp port.
Better than
Warp
good.
2.
Good to go.
Good to go. Yoink. Return. Is there more? Oh, yeah. Let's go grab some quick experience from sleeping in the next town. Perhaps. Oh, I'm still in stasis. Great. I can't defend while I'm not in stasis. There we go. Nailed it. There we go.
Try this. Knew you weren't completely useless.
There we go. Nice quick battle. That Tempest did quite a bit of damage there. Of course, me finding that kick-ass greatsword right away was really helping. Hoop. Bark, bark.
Found one already, huh? You done good.
Just picking up the pieces, I guess.
Well, try to keep your spirits up. Even though I ain't one to talk, I beat myself up over the lives of the hunters I couldn't save. That's what each one of these tags means to me. They hurt. But if I let that grief keep me from looking for them, then their tags and their lives will be forgotten forever. And that'd hurt more than anything.
Yeah, guess you're right.
Well, that's why I tell all my hunters to collect any tag they see, and I expect you boys to go out and do the same.
There we go. No weapon shop. Alrighty, let's continue on. Auto quest location. No, well, let's just go.
Everything in order.
Yep.
We got 2 minutes of driving ahead of us. Good times. Good times, but good music. I didn't realize I had a horn until now. Oh, wrong button.
For our next story, Lady Luna Freya of Tenebrae has issued an official statement regarding the forthcoming treaty.
Words cannot express council, playing a part in this historic moment. On this joyous occasion, some have voiced cause for concern. The fear I will be unable to fulfill my duties as Oracle. Please rest assured, my marriage will not stand in the way of my calling. You will find me in your towns and villages, as you always have, and I shall continue to bless you all.
Lady Luna Freya will set forth from Tenebrae for her wedding ceremony in the coming days. Please be advised that during this time alone, her duties as Oracle will be suspended.
It's in the treaty?
Of course. Simple formality.
One of those symbol of the peace deals.
So it's more like a marriage of convenience.
Her ladyship seems nevertheless amenable to the prospect.
And Noctier likes the idea.
What's that? I do? Buzz off.
Well, let's do some shopping before I reach there. Let's grab a couple more of those guys. Get a couple more elixirs. I got 3 Phoenix Downs. That should be good enough. Let's top up on antidotes. That should be good for now.
Hey! I see the sea!
I see it too.
That's Golden Key.
Kinda wanna go for a dip.
That a big mountain behind it?
No, it's an island.
Nobody goes to Galden for an island, though. They go to kick back and get massages.
And savor the seafood. It's famously delicious.
Sounds great.
Something to look forward to.
This game is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, my god. Like, I'm not even on the highest graphics settings right now just due to those videos, just due to the problems I had earlier.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Gotcha.
Before I get going here, I do want to take a look at weapons. I think it says the same stuff. Yeah.
Hey, come
Ah, that's whatever. Onward! I'll be honest, this is like, yeah, there's a lot of, like, there's some problems with it just running on PC and whatnot, just like I was having earlier in this run.
Yeah.
But this game is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. It's so well put together. World-wise, it's amazing.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Are we?
The boats bring you here.
What about them?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship. The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those?
What? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
Yeah, right.
You believe what that guy said about the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, but I won't discount the possibility.
I say we go check it out for ourselves.
You, sir, ruined that entire cutscene for me. All I could see was you stumbling around in the background like you're doing now.
This is amazing. Well, you can't beat fish fresh from the ocean.
You know what? I'm gonna quickly make a save. I'm just gonna actually overwrite this one. Yeah, character we don't know the name of yet. Yeah, voice actor is really good.
We use the freshest fish in every dish.
Talk. Campsite. Parking spots. Outpost. Materials. Good job. This is also the place with the 2 times in for those of you hoarding experience.
It's in your capable
Nope, don't board. I'll leave those ones for now. Yeah, right there. That's the 2 times in. Wait, what?
About the port closing?
Out of service indeed.
Well then. Wait, I have to talk to... Got the wrong quest up. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I have to go all the way. Okay. There we go.
Man, not a ship in sight. What gives?
So full right now.
Is there anything actually out here? Is there like pickups or something out here? I can't remember. This seems like the area they would just like leave an item. Ha ha! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Oh, it's pointless. Mysterious island off the coast of Galton Key, long rumored to have to be the spot the gods gathered. Some devotees used to offer prayers from the dock of the quay, but none ever set sail for the Umbral Isle to make their prayers in person. The island is regarded as sacred ground, never to be tread upon. Not even the royal family is allowed access. A series of reefs surrounds Angel Guard, cutting through the oceanic currents and threatening to sink any ships that veer too close. While ferries and fishing boats typically avoid the island, some truly adventurous anglers have been known to approach the Umbral Isle in hopes of landing a big haul, but those reckless souls rarely return. That place. Good times. Yes, that quest giver that we're about to talk to.
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Altissia. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince of Lucis bounty hunting in his fancy car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish. In exchange for a favor.
What do you want?
Hey, I knew you'd come around. Let me see your map. Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
Smack him in the face. Throw him in the pool.
He's really got your number, Nox.
Not like we made much effort to keep it secret.
Even if we had, the press always finds a way. We needn't befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
Smells good. Absolutely breathtaking.
Yes, I was about to say the same.
Ah, yes, this cutscene.
Are we staying here? Well, just so you know, I'm cool with camping.
Cat!
Hey, buddy. What's up? Taking a little stroll? How come you're all alone? You must be hungry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on a sec. I'll find you something. Gotta come up with some cat food.
Could always buy some.
Or we could fish for some.
Excellent idea. Let's go.
Noctis can fish at docks! Okay, then. Alright, but look, I need to cater to the cat. And this is one thing I will use the DLC items for. I don't care. I'm just going to equip the fancy, extremely good fishing rod and equipment they give you for this game. They just give it to you as a DLC. I'm just going to use it. I don't care. Okay, I've never been down this dock. Is there an item down here? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, I couldn't roll. Going to all the places I've never walked. Is there anything under here? I think I've seen under here before. There's nothing. Okay. There is a thing on the dock, though. Yoink. Or on the beach.
Feels
That's
nice
not a dock.
here.
Alrighty.
Have a look at this, Noct.
What about it?
Fish! Tackle. That button. Hey, come on. Let me... Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're switching to... And... You. Right? Yeah. And then we're switching to you guy. And I got 5 lure lines. Cool. So throw it out. Right trigger to pull it in. You just have to dance the fish up. And when it gets caught, just push in the direction indicated, and then you just have to reel in. You want to move to the indicated direction to ease out the line against tension so your line doesn't break. And if you see the tension line in the middle go red, it means you're losing HP on the durability. Basically, anytime the tension line is up, don't push the right trigger. But anytime, and then make sure you're pushing the right direction is all you need to do. So if there's no tension symbol, just hold right trigger.
Great job, Noct.
That cat is going to eat this entire fish. Now I'm going to stop because I can't remember if I got the fishing AP increase. We're going to check on that before I keep fishing here. Did I get the fishing one? I didn't. That was 60. No, I was drained me 260. Got it. Exploration. Gain experience? No. Double the items, can't afford. Is there anything else to gain AP? I'm not going to do the Chocobo Racing one. Let's get this one, because I'm probably just going to camp tonight. Try to get some cooking done. And I think that covers everything I wanted to get for AP. So because I'm not going to worry about that, because you barely race in this game. You can even not race the entire game. So next up, I'm probably going to move into some of these other things, like the combat, to do some of these. Actually, I might do that right now. Reduce phasing, teamwork, boost link strike damage, increase health. I would love to increase attack, but I should also get the double accessories going. Yeah, I'm going to save it for the double accessories. Let's continue fishing. Do some casual fishing, just a couple more, and drain this lake.
Here we go. Goodness.
It's a big guy. Sometimes I jump out of the pool and do that. Come on. No, don't.
Oh, it's heavy.
This is a big fish. I'm actually surprised. Although I shouldn't be surprised because I'm low level in fishing.
Almost got him.
Oh my god. This is a really fighty fish, man.
Wow, you did good.
Okay, now that was a special fish. That was a good one.
Respool the line before it's too late.
I'll be fine for one more cast. As long as I hit my target. The rest of these things are small fry, so I might actually be good for multiple casts here. Yeah, the rest of these are small guys, but there are going to be some nice easy AP. That thing looks cool. Glowing! I don't remember catching that fish. I don't think I don't really do stuff at night here. Hey, looky. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. Wow, you care not for my reel, for my tackle. There we go. Come here. It's a shiny fish-looking thing. Nah, I can keep reeling. I can just fight through these ones. This is the power of this fishing rod now. This fishing rod's just really good. I don't need to re-spool yet. These things die really... Is it forcing me to? It's forcing me to. Okay, fine. It forced me to change it. It's done.
Great job.
Oh, nice, Dawn. Oh, that was a... Oh, got it. Sweet. I was gonna say that was a bad cast, but he turned around probably, because he's on the edge of glory. Come on, you stupid fish. Thank you. I'm just gonna plow through. Don't care.
Nice.
One more fish. And even if the entire thing respawns, there's a chance that every fish might respawn here. And even if it does, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, fine. Be a jerk.
Not feeling ambitious?
Not feeling ambitious. I've drained the lake of all its fish. It's not gonna take now. Oh, there we go. Come on. Excellent.
At this rate, we're gonna fish this place dry.
It already is. No, get. No, this fish aren't for you, Ash.
You can show a bit of emotion, you know?
These fish are for the fake cat in this video game. Yeah, that's why I kind of just use it. Like, I enjoy the fishing in this game, but, like, being underpowered early on, it's just meh. I'd much rather just plow through it and do the fishing game stuff near the end. Now to go plop this giant fish in front of this cat. Hey, cat.
Here you go. Caught fresh. What? You don't like fish? Oh, you only like cooked fish. All right.
Mother of pearl. Or yeah, these posters always show the winner of the Ignis photo contest. So there's always a photo of Ignis up there. I've never seen it not be
Hey,
Ignis.
do you serve anything a cat might like?
That the best pickup line you've got?
What? No, there's this cat over there.
I'm only teasing. I have a feeling I know the feline you've got in mind. Let me whip something up. Paying customers come first, though, and someone just ordered the last fish on hand. Would you mind catching another one of these while I make their meal?
This is amazing.
Well, you can't beat fish
I mean, I already got it. Whee!
Great! I'll start on it right away. You know, this is really thoughtful of you, but be warned. Cats are clingy, and they're notoriously picky eaters, too.
Yeah, they are, aren't they, Ash? Picky eaters.
When it comes to food, felines are quite finicky.
Yeah, you clean yourself.
So you were wise to entrust the cooking to me. Here.
Silly cat. Yeah, I'm talking about you. My cat is a very picky eater. Hey, you just clean yourself. That's fine.
All right, here you go. You're one spoiled cat.
Aww, I think he likes you.
I guess.
Clawed his way into a heart.
Might keep on clinging forever.
Is this place amazing or what?
The breeze is quite.
I saw a blue shiny thing.
Think I'd enjoy the Blindside this much.
Just had to jump off the bridge because of it.
Meldacio Hunter HQ would like to...
Oh, okay. Doesn't play forever. Dang. I'm not staying to listen. Wait, toggle this. Can I just, like, turn it off so I'm always running? Or is that just hide it from the UI? Can I just always not have to worry about stamina? Because that'd be cool.
Time to go.
Gladio! You coming or what?
Gotcha.
Illuminate!
You're such a nerd.
Let's just get some quick scans going on. Oh, it's not going to let me until we're in the fight.
Here I am!
Man, these guys are... Right, it's a bounty.
Gladio!
How are we? Get by.
What? Did not see the pincers coming. Ah. Oh, what? I got knocked over. Wait, that one... Okay, I need a scan. What are they weak to? Yeah, I'm using that. Okay. What? Hey, leave me alone. I'm trying to heal. There we go. These guys are recovering from being vulnerable really quickly. His weapon has an element on it. That's what's going on. This must have an element on it. But I don't know. Falls vulnerable to fire. That's what's going on. Alright. You know what? Even then, this is probably going to be stronger. But I should probably... Ow, Jesus. Alright, let's just do this instead. Speed this up. Whee! Come on. Come on. All of you together. That didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. I broke an appendage. Oh my god, come on. These guys actually have like a lot of attack on them. My defense isn't keeping up. This is why I need to get accessories so I can start putting on bangles. I was holding block there and just didn't let me. There we go. I was actually fight. How much experience? I only got 1,500. Where's the campsite that's out here? I always push that one off to the right. There's also an item to pick up. I think it's the one that's in the cave, isn't it? Where's it up here? Hey, it's up here. Fencer's anklet. Okay. Oh, I should hand in this bounty first, actually. Before I go wasting the experience like a dumb. Not sure how much money I have, and I can't remember how much it costs to use the thing. Receive new quests. Is there another quest here? Or is it just prompting me that because of the cat? Or is it just going to prompt that to me forever now? Maybe they're referring to back in Hammerhead now? Nope, that's not there yet. There's a side quest stuff that starts in Hammerhead eventually. Oh. Ah, whatever. It's not for a quest. Actually, how much money do I got? Should I use the good place? How much money do I got? It's probably not worth it to use the good place for this amount.
Hello and welcome.
I can't even remember how much it costs.
Thank you kindly.
I got 2 beetle shells. And that's from those birds I fought earlier. Oh, it only cost 2.
Please,
I just want to get over 5 grand. I'll see how much it costs. If it's like 2 grand, I think I'll use it. I want to say it's something like it's 2 grand. Sorry, I had to talk to the cat. Apparently that restored my stamina.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Talking to cats restores stamina. No, I thought I saw a blue shiny thing over there. I'm sad.
Welcome back.
Ah, she's...
A
Seafood?
fine show.
Where'd the food go?
What do you feel like having today? No end of headaches, this lot.
Oh, wait, that's just up the mountain. Oh, those are... I'm not doing those.
Thank
Those are
you
really
for
high
your
level.
patronage.
How much are you?
Sir.
5 grand. No.
Perhaps next time.
If you were in the 2 grand range, I might have accepted. 5 grand. No. Hi, Ignis. All right. It's also turning daytime. Just restore stamina. Speedrun tech. Do I rest, or do I just wait for the night to roll? I'm gonna wait for the night to roll. Actually, no. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'll sleep the next night. No, I want the experience. I got a lot of experience built up. Let's just use it. I want the level ups right now,
It's bedtime.
so I can actually do the new bounties. Let's show up. God, that was... I thought that was more level ups than that. Hey. Survival level 2. That's cool.
Not bad.
Look at that. One of the few pictures of us together. Well taken.
Just slouching there. That just looks awkward. Fist bump and he's about to grab it. He's like defending an attack. This picture is inaccurate. There's no guy in a blue shirt behind him.
Good morning.
Hi.
Okay, it's telling me to spend them. How many do I got? 43? Yeah, let's do that. So Noctis can get another. Prompto can get another. And I have to wait for the other two. Gear. Oh, yeah, stamina badge. Not going to use that because I think that's a different thing. That's a DLC thing, I think.
Better make tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
There in a jiffy.
Wait, why am I not driving? Auto quest location. There.
Ready for more? You bet.
Let's hit it. Maybe Sid was right about your lack of dignity.
It's not weighing me down.
Fancy paint job on the car. I think this was also DLC. The Platinum Leviathan paint job, I think this is. What other games do I have? Final Fantasy VII. That's relevant.
You sure we're in the right spot?
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Do we have to walk?
All right. Oh yeah, this quest. This is fun.
Wow, the color's amazing.
OMG. We're supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
It's back. He's all sleep. He's all sleepy. Oop. Trying to do camera work and I'm getting too close. It's all sleepy. Gladio. 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 Why? My gosh. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Got it. Can I just like jump off here? That'd be cool. Whee! That was scripted. It's supposed to leave like that. Game didn't expect me to jump off a cliff. Gladio, be careful not before you wake it up. Also, Gladio is the largest stomping. Yeah, exactly. Resume. Back to town.
Clear skies with the temperature rising.
Nice.
I was about to say the cat turned into a person, but the cat's still there.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Thank you. See Ignis Snapshot Contest. Alrighty. Hand over the stone.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you?
Nope.
See, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from me. Come back if you want to buy more.
I doubt a souvenir like that could make its way into the hands of an ordinary citizen.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
As
do you
promised,
still
I'm
have
in the
a
process of securing your ferry
Okay.
tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
What's all this about the port closing?
You guys ready to set sail?
Oh, yeah, sure.
The ship will arrive here tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
Oh, good thing I just spent all my experience in the
It's bedtime.
better spot.
Yeah.
It's often a good thing to do, because you only get a 1.0 for traveling between... Oh, it's 2 times! F you, game, for free 2 times... And here I was being all like, oh, I did a good thing. I didn't realize it would be at the good shop.
Hey, morning.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia Falls.
What? This your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing.
What? Knowing what?
That the signing was last night. That insomnia.
But the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies.
If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
Shit! If you want to see more from that cutscene, go watch the Kingsglaive movie. Oh, do they just fast travel me to here? Oh, I wanted to take the time.
I hope everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do. You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can Faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots.
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty.
No, those are peace ships. Carrying the policing army. The peace army. Look,
They've set up
it's
an
peace.
inspection point. If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
All right.
There they are. What are they about?
Yeah, scrap heaps of that. Wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Here goes nothing!
Ah, come on. There we go. Such good music. Is that another fight? I think there's one more. Oh yeah, there's one more.
Where do they keep coming from?
Can't imagine what it's like inside.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
It's not letting me up. There we go. That worked out well. These dropships are like prime candidate for using magic on. Oh, I can't use it yet. Okay. Ah, damn it. I made him vulnerable and it dropped him, so he didn't move. There we go. Yeah, I know about the weapon being upgraded.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on. Don't bother! Hello? Cord?
So, you made it.
What the hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right. Wanted the Marshal, have to say. City being Hammerhead.
And the king.
Oh, that's a nice picture. Save. Final Boy Band 15 has their album cover now. Sounds good. Some levity to the situation. Hey, we're in chapter 2 of 15. We're a 15th of the way through. I think chapter 15 is actually just the end game. The last moments of happiness photo. He was smiling.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active?
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah, doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go.
Glad y'all made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Cor?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
Alrighty then. Might as well go deal with storyline for the time being.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Cor. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Okay then.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
Cool. Quest!
Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
I can mod it for you.
Mod it?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
Drain lance. Oh, I got a drain lance. That's another item to upgrade.
Y'all just sit tight while
Like
I do my
the
tinkering.
engine blade.
Here she is. Try her out and let me know what you think.
Drain lance 2. You.
Never seen one of these before. Bring me the parts, and I'll take care of the rest.
Better engine blade. Deliver a rusted bit. I think I already got one.
Fixing to upgrade? Can do.
Yes. Oh, coral whiskers. Oh, those take a little while to get. Yes. Upgrade the engine blade, please.
I'll take it from here.
Is it just insta-completing?
Remember,
I guess I don't have to wait for the first ones. Later upgrades you have to... Or maybe it's just the machines. A glass gemstone. That'll take a little bit to get.
Good. How y'all doing?
There we go. Done upgrading. So I just got new weapons. So I think I might switch to that anyway because it's got better magic usage. It's 2 less attack, but it's got better magic and MP. And Dreamlands. Not using DLC weapons still. So I'm going to avoid those guys for the time being. Alrighty. Short drive out of the Royal City, the Final Fantasy equivalent of the South. Quest! This guy is so jumpy. Any customer comes up, yeah!
Why are you asking us?
Well, it's just an old Sid.
Sid?
Yep. Said I should give you all some work, no matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but...
Look at me when you're talking to me, man. Come on. Obtain a Lucian tomato. I almost said potato.
Another test from the old man.
He sure is hard on us.
I'll cook you up something good. That'll make you feel better. Sid's, he's worried about you boys.
Okay, come on. I'm trying to talk to you, not the quest. Come on, I'm trying to talk to you, not the quest. Thank you.
Just y'all. I can tell you all about the area. Want to help out with some varmints?
Already got them all. Cool.
Drop on by whenever you're hungry.
Alrighty. Well, quests. This is down in Golden Key, and I need to use the restroom. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some driving. I'm gonna go hit the bathroom, and I'll come back, and hopefully I'll be back by the time it's done, because it'll probably be a couple minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. Won't fast travel. Enjoy the driving. I'll be right back. It's almost nighttime. I should probably stop. You know what? I'm actually going to rest the night before I do this.
They will have sealed off the city by now.
What do you think it's like inside?
Just realized it's almost nighttime. Nighttime is very dangerous.
Indeed.
No, he realized. Shut up, Thanatos. Nighttime is very dangerous. If you don't know, demons, aka level 30 iron giants, will come out and try to attack me at night.
Hello?
Sheesh, thought I'd never get through. Good to hear your voice, Highness. You recognize mine, don't you? It's Dino.
Right, the jeweler.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop by Golden and mingle for a bit?
We'll think about it.
Just hang up on him. Probably has another quest for me, so probably a good thing I slept. Oh god, I almost got run over. Alrighty. Be right back. Alright, break's over. We're here. I like how we park our car right in front of the only gas tank, like the only gas meter, stopping everyone else from being able to get gas.
Hello and welcome.
Bye. Lucian tomato.
Thank you kindly.
Done.
We hope to see you again.
Quest? Does a quest not proceed? Or is there like a special tomato I need to get?
So full right now.
Let's go see Dino anyway.
Just what Taco ordered.
Oh, okay. Just had to walk away. Got it.
Not
Got
much
it.
of a job after all.
He went easy on us. Let's deliver this as a show of thanks.
Getting so much buffering and skipping. I'm not dropping frames, so it's not on my end. I know Twitch has been having some issues as of late, but yeah. Oh man, Ignis theme, cool. Ready for the dark picture? There it is. It's literally always been there. I don't know how to change it. Oh, what? Why is there no question mark on the map for him? Bullshit.
There he is, the prince himself. You look good.
You know.
Hey, sorry about the whole boat thing. I pulled some strings, but ain't nothing anyone could do after that fiasco at the Citadel.
Forget it.
Done and done. Man, I tell you, this reporter gig alone ain't enough to pay the bills. So I've been working real hard on the side.
Wow.
Yep. So, you Busy?
Why?
Because I need your help. You fetch me some more, I trade you one of my pieces. Just like last time. Bada bing, bada boom.
Appreciate it.
Alrighty.
Seems our well-being is less important than his livelihood.
And we fell for it.
Guy's got no dignity, but he's full of deceit.
I don't mind helping him, so long as it doesn't involve any danger.
Tell that to later, when the area I have to go to is infested with corals. Where is this one anyway? Quests. Well, it's not so far away. I could get that on the way back. That's the nighttime one. I think I might end with going to the tomb for tonight. We'll do this side quest. Yeah, it's not fumes at all. Still got like a... It's good. It's good times.
Imperials above us!
Oh no, it starts.
This has gotta be the place.
Just to find the stone.
And so begins the random encounters of Imperials. So now those drop ships will just appear wherever they want to. It's good times. What? Oh, I'm not fighting the level 23 dual horns, thank you. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Oh, it's right there.
Time to give him the goods.
Did they despawn yet? They've despawned, right? Looks like they have. Cool. We're not going to deliver the stone yet. We're just going to go to Hammerhead, I think. Wait, no. Let's go do that one hunt that's over there. We'll do this hunt. They have the ultimate high ground. Don't even need ground. Yeah, except they drop troops on the ground. That's just a drop ship. They just drop like a dozen troopers on the ground. They're all pretty weak. Honestly, you just pop like a magic on them and they mostly just die. It's usually pretty easy. It's later on in the game when they drop down like mech warriors, like those walkers that you saw in the one cutscene. And we're going back to the city. Or the assassins later. Right now they're just weak things. But we must fight on! Oh, they're actually like... They're taking me all the way to the parking spot. I'm gonna have to stop early here. Sometimes it does this. See, it's gonna keep sending me down another half mile. Where I can just hit stop here. It'll park on the side of the road and we'll go do the bounty. It's weird. Okay, thank you, Rock.
It's close.
This'll be quick. Crossing the line. My hands Marked up.
There we go. And that's how you take care of a drop. It's pretty easy. I think I have one more use of this 99 potency fire.
Seems we found.
Whee! Whee! Ow. They're tougher. No. Forgot these are bounties. Oh, I probably should have used Mark. Yeah, the... dual blades, ice. I'll just use a weapon. That's fine. Just have to remember to use Mark when I'm attacking. Have to use Ignis as a dual attack. Up. Oh, pushing the wrong buttons here. Oop.
My pleasure.
Good, nice long-range attack. I was attacking, so my defense that I pushed didn't work. Gang up on him!
That was a close call.
Waiting for it. Magitech engine? No Magitech engine yet. Keyword there. Definitely a keyword. Yet.
This will make a fine paint.
Whoa! Whoa! Auto quest location. Yeah. No fast travel. Son of a bitch. Where are they? Oh, they're right behind me.
No holding back.
Is that too close? What happened there? What happened there? Bullshit. Tempest. Also, I told you. Yet. The key word was yet. Oh, he had a follow-up attack. Fun. I should probably go and stop off somewhere and get more magic essence. Oh, he fell. I was gonna try to get behind from blindside.
I'd like to wrap that up more quickly.
Woo! Wait, what was that other quest that was a minute away? Is this a daytime? Yeah, that's close. That's daytime, isn't it? Let's verify. Yeah, let's go do that. Get some experience before going. Gonna try to kill these guys quickly. Hopefully it doesn't take too long or else I'll miss my time. Turns night at 20, I believe. I should be able to clean this up hopefully before then. Then I'll go to Hammerhead, fill up, sleep, be good. Oh, it's just like making me stop here anyway. I need to fill up with gas. So I'll just leave the car
See
here.
that you buy no more than we need. Sheesh. You my mother or something? Mum's the word.
No, bird is the word. Oh, bird is the word. Don't worry, no bird, 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 bird. Oh, am I gonna be able to finish this fight in time? Because I'm pretty sure they despawn. Like, the battle might end. Oh my god. No, Okay. Hey, come on, get up faster. Oh, Jesus. There we go. I gotta go around. I keep getting distracted. Oh, Warrior's Anklet. That's good. Noctis. Or is the Fencer's Anklet better? Fencer's better. These guys are weaker than the ones I fought last time, so hopefully this will go quicker. Okay. I was trying to go up there. Thank you. They seem to weak fire. Oh, perfect. Gladio, it's all you in this one. I like how they're like, oh, don't die on me. But I'm, like, not taking hits. Hey, get back here. Ow. Okay, fine. Okay, he did like nothing.
Crossing the line.
Dodged it. Oh, I broke his helmet. Helmet? Horn-mit. Tempest level up. Sweet. I can't see what's going on. Yay, we did it.
That was a close one.
Too close for comfort. Uncomfortable just being alive.
Magitech engines? Magitech? Magitech? No? Seriously, they do show up that often. It's pretty much after every fight. It's just like, Magitech engines!
Any plan of attack? Our rights gone. I'll circle around.
I'm looking every time. Well then, we're back. Let's go hand in our 2 bounties, rest the night, and then we'll go do the tome, and we'll call it a night, I think. Still got another, like, half hour of game in that spiel. Oh, right, I gotta hand this guy in, too. Oh!
You all went and got what I asked for.
Too easily. I thought Sid told you to give us work.
Yeah, well, I guess I went a little soft on you.
I'm over here, buddy. Come on. I'm down here. Thanks. And now you're looking at me.
Anywho, I appreciate your help. Here's a little care package. Should make for good eating.
Potatoes. That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
You boys eating your fill?
Oh, I guess no new recipes yet.
No surprises.
Rank 2.
Y'all did it.
I just looked over at my total channel view counts and it just rolled over to 777. I'm like, yes. Not only that, but it's 657,777. 77777. 4 sevens in a row. Numbers have been working out for me like that today. I was playing Diablo 3 earlier and I ended up with even flat 9,000 intelligence on it. I was like, what?
Oh, hey boys.
Couldn't even do that if I tried.
Time to lend a fella a helping hand?
Long as it's not a simple shopping trip this time.
Nope, this one's gonna take some effort. I'm sending y'all straight to the source this time. In other words, it's hunting time. The stuff I want y'all to collect, I'm fixing to use in a new dish. Hope you can help me out.
We have what we came for.
Get it back before it spoils.
Oh, I already got it! From that stupid long, like, 12-minute fight I had at the start of the game. Sweet.
Oh, how was the hunt, boys?
Good. What are you gonna make with this stuff?
Something I know you'll like.
You mean?
Yep. So y'all make sure to drop by and order some. In the meantime, this here will put some meat on your bones.
Yeah, I mean, I did like a 12-minute fight at the start when I was still like level 1 or something. Against some level 8 birds. What else do I already have that I can hand in?
Oh, there you are. So, you won't do me a favor?
Sure. What is it this time?
Another hunt. My cupboard's darn near empty.
Okay, we're on it.
Knew I could count on y'all. Good hunting.
Okay, I don't have that one. I'm not going out at night, though.
Seems to me Taka could do his own hunting.
Take a chef's knife and doink.
He's no doubt aware of the proper points of separation.
Another level up. Prompto gets another skill. He's always the first to finish his skill level ups.
Hey, isn't that...
Isn't what?
Just my imagination.
Wait, where is it? When he says that, it usually means there's a ghost in the image. It might be like behind a rock or something. In these images, sometimes carbuncle can show up. So I'm trying to... Was it this one or the next one? I can't see it. Usually when he says that, it means like carbuncle is hiding somewhere in the picture. Oh, right, I haven't looked at Ascension. I got 100 points? Jesus. Gotta spend some. Okay, first things first, let's get the second slots for you guys. And let's get the health upgrade. I should probably work on the magic potency. Although at this rate, I'm probably going to want to change up those skills too. Let's get some basic stuff here. That one. Boost warp strike damage. Cool. While I'm at it, let's go to the shop and see what accessories I can buy that'll increase HP and damage and whatnot.
Hey, what are you after this time?
None. Got it. Let's check the shop inside.
Have yourselves a good browse.
While we're here, let's pick up music.
Much appreciated. Please come again.
None. Cool. All right then. I did pick that up, but I want to keep going here. All right, so shop time. Bye. Let's get a few. Nope, not that many. 3. How's our potions and such? I know I used a couple. Potions are kind of just always helpful. They're throughout the entire game. High potions too. Elixirs are the big thing though. Just like later in the game, I'm just using elixirs all the time. The rest of that is fine. You know what? While we're here, let's just grab a couple of the things I don't have in my inventory already. Oh, I suppose I should have upgraded the car. Oh, fuck. I forgot to fill up.
We've run the tank dry.
Damn it!
Great. Right, give it all you got, fellas.
Okay, you know what? How far back is this? What time is it? 4 minutes? 3 minutes? You know what? It's not that far back.
Ready?
I'm not pushing it all the way. I forgot to fill up. Yeah, I didn't mention anything about fumes. Come on. I was too worried. I was going to fill up before I went for that hunt, but I was too worried I'd missed the time frame. Alrighty. Well, while we're here, we can also talk to Cindy and upgrade the car.
What can I do you for?
Customize?
What'll it be?
I don't know. Service?
Be seeing ya. What can I do you for?
Oh, right. Service repairs any
What'll it
damage
be?
that might be on it.
Well, here's what I can do for her. How about the decals?
Sure.
How's this? Y'all just sit tight now.
Chocobo
Well,
car.
here she is, just like you ordered.
Because why not? Okay, I thought she had... Keeps prompting me. I guess it just wanted me to change the color. It's only 5 gil to fuel up. Guys have to rebuy what I bought.
Why, she's looking prettier than ever.
Wrong button. Shop. Buy. I bought 12 of these guys. Buy 5 more elixirs. So that stuff's good. 3 of you guys. A couple of those. Oh, they're talking about what's inside the tomb.
Can't believe the crystal's gone. The bastards took it all. And we'll take it back. This is far from over.
Oh, did it save my ascension spending? It didn't. What was the other thing I bought? Was it the HP? Let's get the HP anyway. There we go. I'll probably be constantly changing the color of this car. I just chose this just because it was there. Man, I didn't realize how much those you get upgrades to this car later that reduce gas mileage, they increase like improve your gas mileage and whatever. I didn't realize how much of an effect that had. I'm losing gas quite quickly in this.
This must be the outpost Sid mentioned.
It looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they
Take a look at our wares.
Anything new? Nope.
Hey, come again.
Doop. Gear, knock these. Oh, I got better bangles. Throw the best one on you. You will use the... I don't need the... You know what? Let's throw... Yeah, that one. So each of you get a fanfare. Let's make sure the fanfare is actually up top. You get the next best bangle. You get a bangle. Everyone gets a bangle. And you get the garnet bracelet on top of that for attack increase.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the Royal Tomb. The Marshal awaits.
Wait, monster tracking device. Paws off! Alright, Sid, you can't touch that one. Paws off.
Across the land, Scylla blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects. Many offering prayers at a vigil held before the wedding dress Lady Luna Freya was to wear. While some hold out hope the Oracle still lives, a grim silence continues to linger.
You can go first person in this game, by the way. Sup?
Howdy, boys. Say, if you could take a little time out, would you mind helping me track down some more tags?
Can do. Can do, Dave. They're not in front of me, are they? No, they're behind. Cool. Pick those up next time. Need to go to the Tomb of the Wise.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Huh?
The wise make their own luck.
You think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive?
Watch out!
Fight!
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Take that, bird.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Wonder what drew him to the Royal Tomb.
A morbid curiosity for the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Oh, I walked out of the arena. Get down. Where's this other bird? Get out of here.
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the Marshal.
Marshal.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
The royal arms are mystical weapons embodying the power of the rulers of old, usable only by Noctis. These weapons are incredibly powerful, but cost HP to wield. Try not to get carried away and have curatives such as potions on hand to bring Noctis out of danger. Note, the royal arms do not induce link strikes.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with
No,
you
they aren't.
for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Kikatrick Trench. We know there to be
What can I say?
no orders for me.
No. This shouldn't require much strategy.
Single player, multiplayer. Fun fact, this game does have a multiplayer mode. I can't remember much about it. It's like a separate DLC thing. Final Fantasy 15 Comrades? I believe it's called. I think it's called Comrades. It's not the campaign. It's a completely different side thing. Has nothing to do with the story, basically.
Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
You know what? I'm just gonna sneak around.
I don't like the look of those numbers. Numbers alone don't decide a battle. What you lack in numbers, you make up for in tactics.
Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oop, there we go. That guy's the guy that the Taka wants me to attack and kill. But it's level 32, so I'm just gonna keep walking for now.
The color's amazing.
Ah. I'm in.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need
He was supposed to help with all the fighting there.
What will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
All right, our first real dungeon. Let's go.
Here we go.
Keep it real, huh?
Huh? Look!
There's a door.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
Wars. Huh. What are they good for? What? Huh. What's this? A cable? Wonder where it leads.
We can follow it and see.
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still run. Sweet, it works!
Oh, then there was light.
Oh man, I do love me some light.
Alrighty. Looking around for shiny things on the ground.
What was that?
My bad. Kick the can.
You are killing me here, big guy. Are you trying to give me a heart attack or something?
We're gonna go this
I
way.
hate that noise.
What? Too atmospheric for you?
All right. No.
If it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Yeah, let us be quick.
Oh, there's nothing in here. Alrighty.
I can feel eyes on us. The second we turn our backs, bam!
Quit being a wuss.
Alrighty. Some dungeons in this game are mostly pretty straightforward. There's a couple that are pretty complex. One that's stupid complex. Anyone who's played this game in the end game will know the one I'm talking about.
Anybody home?
It is both the most... It's by far the most interesting dungeon in this game.
Giving up the chase?
I personally don't mind either way.
Give it up then.
I will be doing that dungeon, by the way. I find it pretty fun. It's aggravating at times, but it's pretty fun. Oh, here we go. Fight time!
A dead end.
I could have sworn this was it. The hell? Somebody, turn on a light. I'm going all out.
Just a...
Here goes nothing.
Ow!
Generator must have died, huh?
Well, just gotta keep moving.
Oracle Ascension coins. Those are a limited collectible. They are... We'll spend them eventually, but we're looking for 60 of them to get a particular accessory. Need to push this button. We're just gonna keep going this way for now. They won't be used for a long time, but there's not that many in the game, so I kind of want to try to find those 60 over time. Wait, what? Oh, it's around the corner. Laser sensor. What?
Locked. Total shocker.
Hey, if something's worth locking up,
it's worth seeking out.
Nice. Another one.
There we go. Chuck. There we go. Let there be light once again. Was this back in time? Oh, I keep pushing. Just push down on the thumbstick, Sean. Okay.
Hey, you want to watch where you're going?
No. Get out of my way.
Wait.
Hey.
Hear that?
Element C, because apparently my oh no, lightning's not, ice is not full, but these ones are, so I can make up some. I can craft. Actually, let's do this first. Magic, enhance potency by 10, make them a little stronger. So what that does is instead of the potency I had, be a little bit stronger now. And I'm also going to throw a potion onto it, which will make it a heal cast. So it'll actually heal my party a little bit when I use it. So you can throw items onto magics to enhance them in some way. Like if you're using an elixir, you can make it a tri-cast. Right now, just with what I got right now, I'm just going to make them heal. And just a heal 1, and that's about it. Just store for now. But we shall continue on. Looking around for things. Fight. Just lagged.
Nothing.
That's weird.
These are not the bad guys I like to fight.
Spiders! Tarantulas. There we go.
Bugs. Me? Yeah. Ooh, this looks promising.
An ominous sort of way.
Stay sharp.
Pick it up. Ooh, auto crossbow. Let's throw that on. So, every character in the game for your side characters has a secondary item it can use. You can put a magic spell on them, or something else. Prompto here is capable of using machinery. So I'm going to throw the auto crossbow, which is a machine on him. Ignis can use a spear. You know what? Why not? And then I don't have a shield for him yet. For Gladio. We'll just keep going. I keep pushing that button to try to bring up the map, and that's not the button.
Cut it out, man.
Hey, the door opened. But I want this item first. I'm not sure which way I need to go first. Not this way. All right. Get out of the way, man. Oh, here we go. Boss fight time!
One shot.
I'm frozen? No, I'm stopped. So, Libra takes longer to use on certain enemies. This is a mechanic that probably won't come into play a lot for me, because I don't scan as much as I should. I'll probably scan more in this playthrough. But, yeah. Oh, good. I used the element that was actually strong against it. And it's weak to fire and great swords, so I'll just be using Gladio, probably. I said Gladio, probably. There we go. I probably shouldn't have used the fire in close quarters, to be honest. Probably not the best move. It worked out well, though.
Onward. Yep.
The tomb is that way. You know what? I'm gonna walk out. So we're gonna go do the tomb stuff, then we'll walk out of the dungeon. Mega Elixir! They're not as rare as you might think in this game.
That's weird.
The hell?
Royal Tomb. Tomb of the Conqueror.
So Noct borrows the old king's powers.
More or less. At this rate, he'll soon rival his father's legacy.
The copycat king.
Adeline. Well, what's it like?
Like I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
No need to put on a magic show for us.
But it never hurt to practice.
Okay, so I'm just gonna finish going through this dungeon on the side. Over here, there's a bunch of these dungeons that have these hidden areas near the end of it, leading to this.
What's this?
What's what?
This supposed to keep us out?
Or keep something far more dangerous in.
Door's locked!
Won't budge.
For every lock, there exists a key.
Or like a magical key that can unlock any door. Like from the video games.
Or that.
It's like from the video games thing, except that's in the post game. I'm just gonna point them out. I'll deal with those later. much later. Alright. Boop. Alright, where have I not gone yet? Let's turn left. Finish going down that hallway. There's a couple of areas. Okay, can't go that way. Go this way, up there, turn right. Alright. Yoink. I have no idea about that one, Thanatos. All I know is I've beaten all but one or two of those. One of them was a pain and I never actually finished it. Couldn't get through it all the way. Was not skilled enough to do so.
Ever wonder if people, like, died here? Maybe... I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's playing with us.
Oracle Ascension coin.
Wait. Okay. I'm gonna count to 3. On 3, you open the door. Got it? All right.
Got it.
Okay. Here I go. 1, 2.
No good. It's
It's looking right. Hello? Dude, did you hear anything I said?
Did you say something?
It came from there. What is it now?
Floor 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Above us! Look out!
Ow. My head. Upwards we go. Okay.
Huh?
What is it?
That wasn't there before.
Hey, that grating fell. Spooky. I'm trying to remember if this door actually does open.
Don't bother, Noct. It won't open.
I'm trying to remember what to do to get that to actually open. Oh, is it? Oh, no, this door opens. Over here.
Oh. A place to lurk if I've ever seen one.
Oh, totally.
Look around. And onward. Spooky.
Safe, right?
Spooky. Fight.
Hey,
No. You watch where you're walking. I'm the king around here. I think that covers everything. We done here. We're gonna walk out though. Just make sure anything spooky doesn't happen. Roll.
don't like the look of that ceiling.
Yeah, long overdue for some TLC.
Sure hope it holds up.
We done here. And it's nighttime. Just about.
Yeah?
Finally picked up. Thought I'd lost another king.
Just busy building my arsenal.
Good to hear. I have a task for you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base along the road west to the sky. I need you to put it out of commission. If left unchecked, it will cost us access to the west and all the royal tombs that lie beyond. I believe you've met Monica. She can fill you in on the details. Go see her.
What's up?
People to see, bases to burn. Let's go see Monica at the outpost.
Alrighty, we're gonna go. We might call it quits here before I talk to Monica.
We did spy a large structure.
Yeah, hard to miss an ominous thing like that.
Ooh,
Gonna be
fancy
easy
picture.
taking down a whole stronghold.
Can we really do this?
I'm thinking I'm probably going to end here before I talk to Monica, because if I talk to Monica, it might be a good reminder for what's going on next time. So I'm probably just going to quickly take a look around here. Ooh, cheddar. And then I'm probably going to use the fast travel back to the car. A giant hairy horn. Okay. All right, game. I see you. Calm down. Nothing around here, really. All right. We're gonna go sleep at the rest stop.
Core was such a badass.
Hey, pick up.
He's on our side.
Hey, white choker. I think I need to turn off those hints. Next time I will. I'm tired of seeing them. Yeah, let's go back. We'll sleep at the inn. Hopefully Monica doesn't automatically trigger a cutscene upon approach. And then we will call it a stream, and I will continue this playthrough next Friday. This will be a every Friday game that I'm playing through. So expect streams like this, about this length. There may be some progression. There won't be any this time around, but I might do some like AP farming or something like that off screen just to get it out of the way. There's ways to farm it. I'm not going to do it for a while yet, but that might be something that happens because you cannot nearly get enough AP while playing the game to finish all the upgrades. So, like, it's pretty much you have to farm to get them all. It's kind of crazy. There's a couple that are 999 AP, and it just gets nuts. But yeah, so I'm going to call the stream here, I think, yeah, with this level up. And then next Friday we'll continue on taking out this base.